And I think that's how a lot of people start with astrology. We just want to find out all we can about ourselves. Because what astrology does, it gives us a map of the soul's journey. I say the way we look at astrology is that when you're born, at the time you decide to incarnate, become embodied, to be birthed, this is based on how your soul wants to experience life. Maybe you want to experience life as a Pisces sun. Maybe you want to experience life as a Taurus moon. The soul needs these experiences to fulfill its purpose and understanding of why it's here. So that's really the choice that we make as individuals, is that, or the souls, we actually choose the time and place of birth so that we can have a life that moves through time the way we require to have the most positive opportunity for enlightenment and self-realization and self-transformation. That's really the purpose of all astrology, is self-transformation, self-discovery, understanding why we're here, how we can work with the gifts we have, how to anticipate challenges that may come into our lives that we can deal with. When is the best time to do the thing we need to do with our life energy? Is it the best time to change a career? Is it the best time to start a spiritual practice? Is it the best time to take that long trip? All these things astrology can help us understand, because it is part of the soul's original plan. So by studying astrology, you're really starting to look into your karmic DNA. Like, what is the karma of this journey that I'm on? How can I better understand it? And how can I understand how I interact with people or my environment in a way that's more powerful? For example, if you know your moon's in Virgo, for example, you know that you're going to have an ability to see what's incorrect, to strive for perfection, to organize things. And this is what you do really well. And then you start to embrace that gift of Virgo more. And you start to utilize it, and you start to live up to it as well. It's a confirmation and an affirmation of who you are. And I think that's what you'll find as you start to go on a journey of self-discovery through astrology. First of all, with your sun sign, and then with your moon sign, and your rising sign, and all the planet signs. And then not only that, what areas of life are these planets affecting? Is this about my career? Is it about my relationships? Is it about my health? All these things we start to find out, and a whole another world opens up to us of self-discovery. And what I also love about Vedic astrology, it's not just about learning these things, it's about how to use these things you've learned, even how to become better at who you are. I think that astrology can teach us. If we understand who we are, what our gifts are, what our purpose is, we're a lot more likely to engage it fully with understanding and confidence. And that's part of the self-discovery, the self-transformational process that the journey of astrology can bring you. So the best reason to learn astrology, at least how I feel it, the best reason to learn astrology is to find out who you truly are in all aspects and facets of yourself. What are all the gifts that you brought into this life that are yours to use? And what will be the challenges that you will face to learn how to use these gifts the most appropriately in your life? And how do you move through life gracefully, not feeling like that you're behind or that you're racing to get ahead, but there's a timing and there's a purpose for everything that's occurring, because your soul has a plan. And that plan is the astrology chart. And what astrology does, it teaches us how to read the map, how to read the chart, how to understand what this planet and that sign means really to us personally. And that's the power of astrology. So my ideal, after doing astrology for many years and giving several hundred readings to many people, was that what really got me excited about sharing this with other people was the aha moments people had in their readings. Like, oh, that's why it's been that way with me and my mother. I so understand that now. Or that's why I've never have been happy in this job I've had. I got it. And that is the permission to change and to grow. That's what astrology does for us. It gives us not only permission, but confirmation that yes, that is you. We affirm this is what the time to do it. And it gives you a sense of purpose that may have been somewhat missing in our lives, because really we forget the plan sometimes. We forget the plan very often.